For the first time, we are now offering awards that are based on consumer feedback. So the idea is that there are going to be specific items, brands, airports, etc., that have been listed, and they will be shared with our travelers who we have recruited at airports around the world. And these travelers will have a chance to get a description and pictures of specific items and products, and it will be possible for them to give them their personal experience, their feedback, their perception of what they see. So it's especially good that it comes from the consumer who actually will be potentially buying the products. Well, of course, we at Mindsets, we are specialized in consumer behavior. We are basically there to try to understand why shoppers behave in a certain way at airports, why they buy products, why they don't buy products. And this is our core business. So we thought it would be great to team up with TRB to finally have awards that are based on what the most important player in the whole game says and what they perceive. And that's actually the actual passenger and the shopper. So to have their opinion is very, very objective. It makes it even more objective because we have a huge sample size of 5,000 people from all over the world. We're going to cover all the regions. We're going to cover different age groups, gender, business travelers, leisure travelers, etc. And they will all be able to share their perception of it, because at the end, those are the ones who are buying our products, and those are the ones who pay our bills and sponsor everything that we have. So they're the most important factor in this whole game. So it's fantastic that we now have awards that are based on passengers and shoppers' perceptions. It will definitely also highlight the fact that the shoppers evaluated the products or the airports, and this is quite different. It's not like a business-to-business evaluation. It's not a group of people who are inside the business who will evaluate it, and it will not be influenced by the actual brands who think this is a great product. It's really going to be purely from the perspective of the user. So we have the people who have been traveling lately, who do go into duty-free shops, travel retail shops around the world. We're also going to have the bloggers and vloggers who will actually touch and feel the products and give their more qualitative, in-depth feedback. So just to have that reward and that feedback, and if you win this award, it really means this is very, very positively perceived by the shopper. So I think that's actually the strongest quality aspect that you can have. Well, we will not only announce the winner, but we're going to give concrete feedback to all those who participated. So you will actually see the different scores on the various attributes that are being used. For example, how good does it fit to travel retail, or how appealing is this product to you. So we're going to have concrete scores, evaluation scores to each of the products. So they will get specific feedback, like a dashboard of results, where they can see where did I perform well, maybe where didn't I perform so well, or maybe a product does very, very well in Europe and Middle East, but doesn't work very well in the Americas. And we can actually then show why this is so and what can be improved. So it's also a learning process. They will receive concrete feedback about their items, also compared to the other products shown, like the average, etc. And we will see how millennials perceive it versus the older age groups. So it'll be a fantastic way to also learn and to get concrete feedback in a detailed way. First of all, the feedback has been extremely positive and quite interesting. There's been no negative feedback. Nobody said another award or anything, so it's been very, very positive in the sense that this is a good approach. And we think this is also the industry has to think. We have to understand what the consumers want, what their needs are. Are we really meeting the needs of the shopper, of the traveler around the world? And these are changing dramatically. And that's why it's so important for us to focus on it. So we think this is going to be a big success, and we have a lot of actually different players who haven't been involved in awards before, who have showed their interest, and also different categories that we're not covering at the moment. They have said that this will maybe be an option to look into the future. And we also want to look into the mega trends. And what is very, very important for the shoppers from a research point of view. And we have, for example, seen that the sense of place is an important issue, and we see more and more airports focusing on this. And that's why we also have this as one of the awards. And will also change and improve as we go along to make sure we meet the mega trends of the people on the street and in the airports around the world.